Freddie Prinze Jr. has a favorite piece of lore from his childhood. In the late 70s, only a few years after the untimely death of his famous father, Prinze went with his mother to Universal Studios. The backlot tour was delightfully chock-a-block with actors playing the company's iconic monsters. Wolfman, Dracula, the creature from the Black Lagoon. Prinze remembers. While other kids hid behind their parents, screaming, Prinze was starstruck. "I would ask for hugs," he says. "I hugged Frankenstein." In time, Prinze would spin his boyhood love of monsters into a Hollywood career as a 90s heartthrob. His Noxema smile and chiseled jawline made him the object of desire for millions of rising millennials in the ugly duckling rom-com, She's All That. He's also synonymous with beloved horror franchise I Know What You Did Last Summer, a movie that cemented him, and co-stars Jennifer Love Hewitt, Ryan Phillip, and Sarah Michelle Gellar, to whom he's now married, as pop culture icons. Prinze Jr. and Gellar ruled as a power couple, but his preceding decades in show business were full of pivots. While Gellar's fame from Buffy the Vampire Slayer kept her busy in TV and allowed her to amass 4.8 million Instagram followers, he dabbled in recurring roles on action shows, voiceover work in the animated Star Wars world, and, most unexpectedly, 2 stints in the writer's room at WWE. Prinze probably won't get any hugs from the villain in this month's movie reboot of I Know What You Did Last Summer, whose faceless fisherman fond of gutting victims with a hook returns to terrorize a new generation of co-eds. Prinze and Hewitt reprised their roles as Ray and Julie, young lovers who survived killing sprees in films from 1997 and 1998. Variety caught up with Prinze via Zoom, conferencing from his Los Angeles home. Clad in a burnout t-shirt, the actor proved every bit the relaxed Southern California dad he's become. Peppering the conversation with brothers and mans, he shares his formula for private life as a public figure, the one Hollywood dream that's evaded him, and the cost of authenticity in a ruthless business. In the previous films, Ray was a prototypical townie, but still had a good head on his shoulders. Where do we find him and Jennifer Love Hewitt's character, Julie, in 2025? Time hasn't been good to Ray. That was attractive to me. I've never gotten the opportunity to play that before. Ray is a guy who never spent $1 he didn't work really hard to make. He's in denial. He's not the tough guy he used to be. Julie has used her trauma to help build her career and move her life forward. Have you kept in touch with Jennifer over the years? We run in different circles. I hadn't seen her since we wrapped the second movie in '98, but we care a lot about these characters, and it was all still there. After we finished that first scene, we had a chance to say, "Oh, you have kids. And you have kids." Honestly, I think the first scene we share in this movie, where Ray and Julie confront the reality of their relationship, is the best work we've done of all 3. I'm really proud of it. Our director, Jen Robinson, 3-dimensionalized these characters. Your career is diverse. You had this intense fame as a young man. You got married and had kids and became a private citizen while doing action movies, TV procedurals, and animation voiceover. You were in a writer's room. What's left? I'd love to direct a horror film. They were my favorite movies since I was a little kid. I always got off on scaring my mom or friends. At lights out time, when I was 3, I used to go down the hall before bed into every dark room and growl. My mom asked what I was doing, and I said, "I'm trying to scare them before they scare me." You've been outspoken about difficulties you've had with some bad behavior in show business. You discussed your wife's mistreatment on Buffy the Vampire Slayer years before showrunner Joss Whedon was accused of harassment and toxicity. You've said you quit working for WWE because it conflicted with your values as a father. Has that cost you anything? I don't know how to answer that accurately. This will sound stupid, but when I was 14 years old, I saw an interview with Elvis. He was asked a political question and said, "Look, man, I'm just an entertainer. I try to live as private a life as a public figure can live. I offer dignity to everyone and the opportunity to earn respect. That includes your celebrities. I find people want affirmation more than information, and that's fine. I don't offer up advice.